what would you do now in 15 days if you had it completely to yourself? I'd say we'd all probably approach things a little bit differently. But with that being said, right, I think there's also a point to, if you don't get that hour a day, right, and I was listening to saying that like it does affect the rest of your day if you don't have that blank space of that hour. Back to my point about being kind to yourself, it's, you mightn't get it every single day, but to know that you're at least trying to, or that you have a non-negotiable that you're getting it at least 4 times a week, you know?
Yeah.
And that if you miss one session, or if you miss 1 hour, if you miss one blank space, that it's, you don't need to beat yourself up about it.
Yeah.
There's a fine line there, right?
Yeah, there is, especially like obviously getting up early is a big commitment if you especially do have a long day. But like if there's a day I need a lie in because I know I need that sleep, I'm going to take it because I'm probably going to be a better person for it tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, like that. So I have a question here, and it kind of starts off that we're not robots, right? It's impossible to be at the top of your game every single day, and you touched on it a little bit earlier on. Can either of you actually remember a time in your life that might necessarily be in the world that you're in right now, but it could be back when you were younger, it could be, I don't know, but where you weren't reaching the standards that you actually set, where you weren't actually proud of what you were trying to do, and how you identified it and how you actually overcame it to get yourself back on track? Because I find sometimes that if there are moments throughout the year, maybe it's during the dark days or whatever, and the short days, but there are moments when I find it very hard to get up in the morning. I find that I mightn't necessarily train as well as I would like. I mightn't have the right habits. I mightn't be eating nutritionally well, and maybe there's things happening in the background that are affecting me. Has anything like that happened to you guys?